Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a super cute, easy Pansy Petals treat box. It is just a tiny little gift box. You can put a couple of little treats in there. I got this lovely idea from Petals, and I just thought it was a great way of showing off this beautiful Pansy Petals suite. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and it is dead simple. So for your cardstock, you will need a piece that is 8.5 by 5.5 inches, which is 22 by 10 centimetres. On the short side, we're going to score at 1 3/4 and 3 3/4. And on the long side, we're going to score at 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4 and 7. So short side 1 3/4, 3 3/4, which will be 4.5 and 9.5 centimetres. And then on the short side, on the long side, 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4, 7, which will be 4.5, 9, 13.5 and 18 centimetres. Okay, fold and burnish all of your score lines. Like I said, it's a super quick, super simple and really useful little treat box to use. Okay, so if you take note, you'll notice that you've got one end that has a slightly thinner area here. So this is where we're going to do our cutting. So we're going to cut away the first 2 squares either side. Same on this one. Okay, we're then going to use the middle one here as our tab. So cut them down. Whoops, cut those wedges out. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And the same this side. Going to cut our wedges. Okay. And then we're just going to adhere it together. So, where did I put my adhesive? Here we go. So, I'm going to add adhesive to here, because your tabs always are going to be adhered, whichever way you look at it. But you want this to be the front. So, I'm going to adhere these up onto the front panels, and then these ones are going to go inside. So I'm going to fold that over and add adhesive, and then fold this one over and add adhesive, and then they will just go inside nicely lined up with your box. And they also sandwich those tabs so you don't see them either. And then obviously this is just going to close down and tuck in. So you just need to cut very thin wedges off this side. And they are just thin enough for the box to close, just like that. And then your DSP is 8 inches by 8 by 1 3/4, which is 21 by 4.5, and I'm simply going to pop it on my box. Someone at the door. Fold it round to get those creases, and then your last one you will overlap at the back. So I'm just going to take that off now and re-emboss those folds with my bone folder. And I'm going to do 2 and check, and it fits nicely. I'll do the last 2. I'm just making sure that it still lines up straight here, otherwise you'll get wonky. We don't like wonky. And then this last one just across there. And then, as you can see, get your DSP the right way round and then this just nicely folds round to the back. Now I did add a strip of the adhesive just around here to hold it in place, otherwise it will just slip. That's the front, and then pop him on just around there, and then for your last bit you can just run your adhesive across the edge there, get rid of that, and that will then just hold together at the back. So there's your gorgeous little decorated box, and it just saves you cutting panels for each side. And then for the top, I've actually cut these out of the DSP, which I've shown you in previous tutorials, and I'm just going to grab my dies here and again go with the large and the small outline, and my last, hopefully this will work just as well as it has done, and these just, the dies fantastically fit on your DSP, so you can just run it through. Come on, thank you. Run that one through, and I have a ready stamped pretty gorgeous flower there, and then my little one, just pop this one on, run this one, oops, squeezy through, come on, thank you. Oh, it's so good today. And then my last ones here, my two little flowers, and I've just stuck this one on with some of my seal, and then my little one I used dimensional for, just one, in fact I might use two, and then I can finish that sheet off. Any excuse to use another sheet. And then these just stuck there, and there you have it. There are your Pansy Petals treat box. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye.